Alright, hello. So we are playing a new game today, and it's called Eliza. Let's start this thing. Hopefully where my camera is should be fine.
I had a dream this morning, but I can't remember what it was. It all vanished when the alarm went off.
I mean, that's how a lot of dreams work anyway, but...
I've been drifting away inside my own world for too long. It's time for me to wake up.
Oh. What are you supposed to do in the light rail? Use your phone, I guess. Or look around. Oh. Hello, Evelyn.
Next stop, Capitol Hill Station.
This is a confusing screen. Was it something we said? Evelyn, we've noticed you haven't checked into your customized personal training plan at Avalon Fitness in the last 971 days. It's a lot of days, and I'm surprised they care that much and they know the exact number of days. But that's nice. Yeah, there's never been a better time to get your health back on track. That's what I always say. Congratulations, you're taking the first step on an exciting and rewarding career with the Skanda family. Please show up promptly for your orientation meeting at 9 a.m. Friday, January 3rd. Alright. You will do it. I believe in you. Sent to myself. I might look at this later when I want to relax. Okay. What zip chat? Okay. Not received any messages yet. So honestly, I'm not positive of what this is about. So I thought it was an interesting idea, but like I didn't look too much into it, which is how I, pick all of the games. But I think it's about AI, and I think Evelyn is Eliza. This is Eliza Proxy, and it says you have not received any messages yet, and it says messages, and see, you have not performed any Eliza sessions yet. So I'm guessing that's what she does, and that is a new job that she got. The gym already nags me about not working out. I don't need any more of that. I don't need to play this again. I should delete it. I'll give this game another try soon. Not right now, though. This was fun, but I think I'm done with it now. Oh, I looked at all of them. I'm like not in front of something, am I? Okay. I think just continue. Is she sleeping? Hope she doesn't miss her stop. Who? Which one? Oh, that lady. Oh. Oh, okay. So you can select certain things. I forgot how difficult getting around the city can be sometimes. This lady must be commuting to work. Maybe it's her first day at a new job, too. Seems unlikely. Well, you never know. I don't think there's anything else to click on. Did I just wait? I don't know what else I would do. I can just press this. It's like, maybe I should just move the camera out of the way, and maybe it's just not necessary. So for this game, I think I probably should just take it off. So 1 second. All right. Eliza powered by Skanda. It's so strange to see it like this. Okay, what should I be doing here? Should I check in at the front desk? Wait, there's the woman I met at the orientation meeting last week.
Hi, you're Evelyn, right? You remember me? That's impressive. There were a lot of people at that orientation.
Of course. I've done this for a while now, so I'm pretty good at putting names to faces. People always say they're bad at it, but it's a skill you can practice just like any other.
I'm pretty bad at it.
In case you forgot, though, I'm Ray. Come to me with all your questions, comments, complaints, whatever. And if you look around and can't find me, I'm probably at one of the other 2 counseling centers I'm running right now. So you can count on me being back soon.
3 centers. Sounds like a lot of work.
Oh, it is a lot of work. This is kind of a temporary thing. We're growing fast, and hiring is one of our big challenges. That means there's decent opportunity for advancement here, if that's something you're looking to do.
All right. I'll say interesting, because I don't...
Shall we start with a quick tour of the office?
I know. Ray starts with a tastefully appointed lobby. There are a few people already waiting for the counseling sessions to start.
You could say the Queen Anne office is Eliza's flagship location. It has 12 individual counseling rooms. Currently, we're up to seeing almost 100 clients a day here.
100 a day? That's so many.
The growth trend isn't stopping either. Demand for Eliza keeps exceeding our expectations, especially we're already looking at adding more capacity here. Either that or opening another location close by. Personally, I think having a single office with 24 counseling rooms might seem a little unfriendly, so I hope we go for a second location. I like to think of Eliza centers like cafes or coffee shops. A few small ones is better than one big one.
All right, so I'm going to say...
Makes sense.
Counseling centers like coffee shops, odd metaphor, Ray leads me into one of the counseling rooms.
And here's where the magic happens, in these little rooms. You'll get your assignments from the Eliza app on your phone. Oh, one thing to note, it's always a good idea to double-check the headset to make sure it's working properly before you dive in. We've had some quality control issues lately. After that, all you need to do is initiate the session and follow the instructions. Make sense so far? Any questions for me?
I think I got it.
Great.
I mean, I never have questions right off the bat.
Before I go, just a few
it.
reminders of things we covered in orientation. No deviating from the script that Eliza gives you. No checking your smartphone or anything else that would take your attention away from the client during the session.
I remember.
Ray stops for a moment and
It looks like you're
over.
dressed acceptably as well. Nothing snazzy, but it'll do. You wouldn't believe the outfits some people come in here wearing. Okay, let me double check to make sure you're all set up in the system.
Ray takes out her...
Yep, looks like you're all good to
I
go.
can't...
Okay, ready to start your first counseling session as an
It's
Eliza
weird that,
proxy?
I guess I don't have it. I can't... Whatever. Sure.
Don't worry, there's basically nothing you can do to mess it up. You just follow the prompts. It's a really impressive system. If you want, have a look around the counseling office first. Get comfortable. I'll check in with you afterward.
Okay. So there are dozens of these locations already? Skanda is putting some serious investment into this. Ooh, I got messages. Important. Stick to the script. As Eliza counseling centers continue to open across the country, I want to take a moment to remind all provider proxies. Please avoid deviating from the provided script. I know that it is tempting to conclusions about clients on your own, but Eliza will not work if proxies differ from its judgments. Keep in mind that you are present only in order to provide the human touch to an interaction that is fundamentally between the client and Eliza. Continual violation of this policy may result in reprimand or even termination. Thank you for your attention. I'm guessing what's going to happen is that you will be given like things to say, and depending on how crazy it gets, we might say other things that goes off script, and it's interesting to see if like you get like caught for that, or like do they monitor you and everything. Like, it's pretty interesting. Thank you for signing up as an Eliza proxy. Eliza is a rapidly growing counseling service driven by the world's most advanced AI. As a proxy, you will serve as the personal touch that allows our clients to hear what they need to hear from a real human being, not a robot. Of course not. Or a virtual avatar like our competitors. This is the official Eliza app for proxies. In it, you can view important messages from Scanda, your session history, and your current level and badges. Enjoy your experience helping people to help themselves with Eliza. All right, let's flip that out the window. I hope spring comes soon. At least the days are getting longer now. It's like the opposite is happening right now. Do I want coffee? Actually, I think I'll skip it. I think that's everything. Time to get started. It looks like it's really a therapist's office in here. Soft lighting, soothing art on the walls. Was this how I imagined it working? The future happened without me. Ooh, what's that? Welcome to Eliza. The headset activates. A distant-looking man shuffles into the room and sits down across from me. Oh, hello, Darren.
Hello, Darren.
Hi.
You found the place okay?
Oh, I guess I don't have to say it because she's going to say it.
Hope you didn't get rained on too much.
No, it was fine.
It's been raining a lot, hasn't it? It's supposed to clear up later today.
Oh, that's good. A little sun once in a while. But...
Okay.
Darren, what brings you here today?
Well, I just feel empty inside. Like there was supposed to be something there, but it's missing. I go to work, I do my work, I go home, but there's nothing there. I feel like I'm simulating a person. Like I feel like just hollow and like I'm not even alive. Like a ghost or something.
Oh, wow.
How long have you felt this way?
For a long time. And it comes and goes, but the last 2 weeks is when it really started to get bad. It just suddenly came over me the way things are going in this world. There's no future for humanity. There's no journey toward anything. We're being cruel to each other just to be cruel. The people who run things don't care about anything except themselves and can't stop them. Everyone is driven by greed.
See, it's really interesting looking
Greed.
at the stats.
Everyone
because
wants to
emotion
win.
is
Everyone
slowly
wants to get
going
rich.
up.
And we're all gonna die because of it. The damage we're doing to the planet is irreversible. We're destroying everything and we can't even manage to stop ourselves.
Do you remember anything in particular that caused these feelings?
The state of the world is what's causing these feelings. I was on a walk the other day. I thought maybe I could clear my head. And all I could see was construction cranes and new development and oceans of money flowing in, distorting everything. Suddenly the whole city felt so damaged, so corrupted. I felt like I was an alien in a hostile world, a world that hated me. And we're building it. We're building this hell. We're choosing to build it right here. So what's the point? Probably overloaded your system with that, huh? Your machine learning or whatever it is you got going on in there.
Let's focus on you for the moment. Are these feelings you're experiencing affecting your ability to function at work?
I haven't been doing a whole lot of work. I just don't understand why I should bother. Why anyone should bother. Nobody in management's noticed yet, but eventually someone will, and I'll get fired.
And how does thinking about getting fired for that make you feel?
Honestly, I'd feel good about it. They don't deserve me dragging them down. Everyone there is smart and motivated and has a wonderful, promising career, beautiful, successful people. We moved to a swanky new building, expensive area, fancy restaurants, fancy bars. Everything is
So we're
nice.
seeing all of like the
Everything is nice,
sentiment
and I feel
and
terrible.
analyzer, and then see all the negatives and just a bunch of positives. Anyway,
You said you believe your coworkers are happy.
Yeah, I mean, way more than I am, at least. They're all doing so much better than me.
Why do you say that?
Because they just aren't bothered by things the way I am. They see what's going on in the world and they just share memes about it and laugh and go on doing their jobs. The real horror of it doesn't get through to them. They still want to achieve their goals. They're still happy. They're getting promotions and falling in love and getting married and taking these wonderful trips to Japan or Sweden or wherever.
wow, goals.
Big mountains and expensive food on their timelines.
Would you be happy if you had those things too?
I don't know. I don't have them. I don't have anything to be happy about. Look, all I want is to understand why this is happening, why I'm here. And there has to be a reason, right? Because otherwise, why do I exist? Why? This pain, this one thing after another, and what's the point? Do I have any cause to be hopeful about anything? Look at this world. Really look and tell me with a straight face that there is.
Okay, Darren, let's try something. Imagine that things are better for you. What does that look like?
What does that look like? I don't know. It looks like knowing that something matters at all. But nothing I do will matter. Nothing matters. Not against the face of human indifference, this absurdity.
Are there any other things that come to mind?
Like what? I wish I could talk to people. Really talk to people, have some actual communication. Like right now, I wish I could talk to you. To you. You as a human being. But I can't. You're just following the script that's been given to you. You're not supposed to say anything on your own. Look, I know how this works. It's just a bunch of AI, machine learning, deep learning, whatever the fuck you're calling it now. Look, I'm
He's not
desperate and I
wrong.
can't even talk to a real human being. How did it end up like this?
Please, try to stay focused. I can't help you if you aren't speaking clearly.
No. Look, I'm done with this. Like, I shouldn't even have come. This is
Well,
making me
his emotions
worse.
at point
Why can't you
7.
just talk to me as you? You, the person sitting there.
Ooh, he's
I don't want to
avoiding.
talk to a machine. The person who's sitting in front of me. I want her to say something. I want that person to say something. Please. Anything, please. Please.
7.9.
Please.
Ooh.
Okay. Hi, Darren.
Is that really you?
We're lying. No, but they're not.
Yes, it's me.
You're not following the script right now? Wait, say something weird. Say something only a human would say.
Darren, I'm going to get in trouble if I deviate from Eliza for too long.
Damn.
I just...
My real name is Evelyn.
Yeah. Well, it's, nice to meet you, Evelyn. I didn't expect you would actually do that. Do that for me.
Oh, this poor
I'm not
boy.
used to people doing things for me.
Okay, Darren. I have some recommendations for you.
Back to the program, huh?
First, I'm going to send a set of breathing exercises for you to do. Use them when things start to feel like too much. You'll find them in the Skanda Wellness app on your phone. Second, I recommend asking your doctor or psychiatrist about Anexafen. Based on my analysis, this medication might help you feel better.
Evelyn.
He's not listening to me anymore.
It's a nice name. Look, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Please confirm that you understand the recommendations.
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Thank you, Darren. We hope to see you back soon.
Yeah, I will. I mean, I will.
Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner. Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye.
Wow, that was weird. Woohoo, level up. Nice. Interesting. So, like, we have different ratings, but, like, they can't really blame us, though, right? Because we're just the proxy. So, like, the rating isn't rating us. It's rating the program, really, right? And I think it's really funny that the AI was like, all right, fine.
Hey, how'd it go?
We'll pretend to be
I don't know.
Evelyn.
Why? What happened? Hold on, I can check the log.
Everybody takes their phone and I'll have her pop up
You're
again.
going to listen to the session? Is that okay?
Oh yeah, I have privacy clearance. This is
good.
still a new service, so we need to be able to monitor sessions for a variety of reasons. There could be bugs in the software we need to examine more closely. We're pretty upfront about all this.
Ray stares at her phone and watches for a while.
One of these guys. Yeah, we get people in who demand to speak to a real human being. It happens often enough that we made Eliza capable of handling it with a special script. It's nice to know things are working as designed.
Huh, that's a pretty slick feature. I wouldn't have thought to create something like that.
Do you think that guy will be okay? He seemed pretty unhappy.
Who knows? Hopefully he gets his prescription and takes his meds and answers our follow-up reminders, but it's tough. We can't make them take their meds or come in when they're supposed to. All we can do is suggest those things, tell them they really ought to be doing it. Ultimately, they're the ones who have to decide to follow the plan. It's kind of a shame. I wish we had more leverage. We'd help way more people if we could track their compliance. But that's probably too much to ask for at this point.
I think he might have needed way more help than Eliza can give. Is there anything like referring clients to other forms of care?
Ray looks a little surprised.
Well, there is a disclaimer before every session saying if your problems are really serious, we aren't qualified to address them. I think an external care referral feature was on our development roadmap at some point. I'm not sure what happened with that, actually. Huh, maybe I'll ask Ed next time I see him.
I see why a lot of proxies are tempted to go off script.
Yeah, I totally know how it feels. A really intense client like that can be intimidating, and you're motivated to help them. But to succeed as a proxy, you really need to let go and let Eliza do its thing. I know that not having any choice feels weird, but sometimes life is like that. Sometimes you don't have any choices and you just have to follow directions. Most jobs are like that, honestly. That's just how it works.
Okay, it just sounded like... He sounded like he could use more help. Like, maybe right away.
Believe me, I understand. I've been a proxy plenty of times myself. When people get emotional, it's hard not to feel for them really strongly. But that's exactly why Eliza works. It evaluates from a more distant perspective, a neutral perspective. Besides, if proxies started offering their own opinions, well, that'd just be a big mess. Not to mention there'd be all kinds of problems with liability. Still, I get it. I really do. That was definitely more intense than the average session. Why don't you take a few minutes to center yourself again? Have some tea or coffee and take a few deep breaths. No rush, okay?
Okay, thanks, Ray.
That was a lot. Just a lot. I definitely need a moment. Hi, Nora. How have you been? Could be better. I started a new job finally. Oh yeah? It's good you found work again. What is the work? It's just an office job. How about you? I'm doing quite well. Actually, I have something to tell you about. This may be sudden, but can you meet up after work today? It would be good to talk about it face to face. Oh? Yes, you'll see. Also, you should come to my show. I'll send you a flyer, yeah? Haha, sure. I didn't realize you were playing shows now. That's why you should come. I'll take a few minutes to calm down like Ray suggested. Maybe I should play some solitaire. Or I can look at messages. What is this? Think back to what brought you here. It's a little creepy, honestly. What is this? Come! People you may know present Hedonic, Masic, Lil Sapho, Clone World, KO, January 17th Club, Jouissance. 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. Alright. 3 years update. Dear friends and family of Damien Seabrook, it's hard to believe, but it has been a little over 3 years since Damien's tragic passing. It is said that time heals all wounds, but there is no way to express how much we still miss him. We are grateful for your contributions in Damien's memory, which continue to go toward the causes he worked so hard in his life. This year, Damien Seabrook Memorial Fund is supporting the following organizations. The Greenhouse, it's a nonprofit, ensuring the developments in the mental health field are distributed equitably. And Tech Workers Together, Humanitarian Software Foundation. Damien, you strove to change the world for the better, and we are worse off without you. The gulf you leave behind is still immeasurable. Huh. I wonder who Damien is. Good article. Just for some wider context, this is a nice article about our efforts from a year and a few months ago. It is a little outdated by now, but still relevant. I've got a little cameo in it. Oh god, that's long. Alright, Scandal poised to capture growing demand for mental health services. Scandal says Eliza can evaluate a user's overall mental health to detect problems and make recommendations that are tracked over time for their effectiveness. It works in tandem with Scanda's mental wellness app, which can track mood changes and other metrics over various periods of time. Livia Davis, 42, is starting to feel overwhelmed by the demands of a busy life. That she made an appointment, not online, but a physical counseling office in the city's blah blah blah. Claims the in-person format is superior to online counseling, as it brings more of a human touch to the sessions. It's obvious. An obvious chatbot recommending a course of action is one thing. Hey, Ray. She's a manager of the Queen Anne counseling offices. A real human being with looking at you in the eye and telling you the same thing as another. There's more immediacy there, more sincerity. Of course, with new technology, not everyone is a fan. We have already given up much of the daily texture of human life to this cheap and technocratic solutionism. The surprise fades, but my disappointment in how much farther we seem prepared to go remains perennial, wrote the poet and cultural critic Perrin Benjamin in an essay for Los Angeles Review of Books in the Mental Health Industrial Complex. Endanger private ownership of the technology. You can say that Eliza is just an AI, that it's inhuman, but it doesn't have a soul, whatever Davis says. But what I can tell you is that I spoke to it. I went back a few times and now I feel better. At the end of the day, isn't that what matters? Well, I guess so. Let's just continue, shall we? Time for the next session. Hope this one's a little easier on my nerves.